Hi Sagittarius, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your mid-monthly reading for February. And I just passed 25,000 subscribers, and I just want to really say thank you so much. It's been an amazing journey. I've had so much fun building this channel, and I just really appreciate everybody's support and all of the private readings that I've done over the last few years. So many, and it's just been really, I mean, all I can really say is it's just been an amazing journey and a lot of growth and development personally as I learn all of this, because it's this ever evolving realm. You're right? Tarot, spirituality, the occult, this ever evolving realm. There's so much to learn. There's so much to feel and experience. And I hear stories from all of you, and it's just been very exciting. So I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your support. With that being said, if you want to order a private reading, click on the link below. I have lots of different reading options and all different price ranges. So that's there. And then as soon as you set up the time, all that booking site is just like so I can keep a list of people, like so they're in order. So you don't get the reading at that time. But as soon as you book it, email me a list of your questions or your scenario or what you're worried about, and I will get back to you about that, okay? And we'll get you your reading. Uh-oh. Why did the devil pop out? Let's see what happens. He was trying to pop out. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on in your love life for the second half of February? Now until the end of February, what is going on in your love lives? Sagittarius love life. Sagittarius love life. Okay. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's talk about this. I see it so clearly. I see this so clearly. Leave your comments below too, Sagittarius, because I'm curious if this does apply to your situation. Tell me about it. And it helps when you leave comments too, because it helps other people because they can see and read, oh my gosh, they're going through the same situation. I've had lots of people collaborate on the comments because you really understand like what each other's going through. So, okay, let's talk about this, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Okay, so sneaky, vindictive, challenging behavior, challenging person. We don't really know if this is you. We want to assume it's not. But somebody's trying to be sneaky. They're actually getting caught. But what all of this transpires into hurt feelings and a breakdown. But it's like there's this spectrum, right, of like hurt and pain and feeling betrayed. And then this fantasy land of love and abundance and kind of like, you know, Cinderella story type of thing, or where it's like, oh, I love you so much, like I'm gonna change my ways and we're gonna get through this. It's because I love you so much. All right. But in reality, look what they're doing. They're breaking your heart. They're being sneaky. There may be third parties involved. You feel like crap. So kind of like what Scorpios have been going through over the past couple months, okay? It's like, is somebody lying to you, or are you assuming that they are and it's causing them to actually react negatively to your assumptions and your projections? Or are they really not acting right towards you or not treating you right? All right. Very clearly could be a third party relationship and they get caught. And then they try to act all innocent, like Ace of Cups, the lovers. No, I love you so much. I'm not going to hurt you. We're fine. But in reality, King of Swords, that's a strategy move for them, right? Keep you at bay and the other person at bay. Page of Wands. Okay. High level, friendly conversation. But it's like almost in this scenario, it's like they're totally placating you. Do you want to be placated? No, of course you don't. You want someone to just say something just because it makes you feel good? No, you freaking want them to tell you the truth. And what's funny about the Page of Wands is, like, they can be a card of truth, but there's, like, this nice, like, edge to it, right? They soften it. What do they call that? Oh, placation. Okay, they're placating you. Okay. It's like, no, tell me the truth. I can handle it. I'm a Sagittarius. I don't mess around with that. So look at this. It's like this master chess move to keep you at bay. Keep you believing that there's a new beginning here, that you're growing into something. And in reality, they're just going to either keep getting caught or they're not going to be able to own up to their own emotions towards you or the other person. Okay, now let's look at this from a different angle. Because one that was quick, okay, but at the same time, I don't know, Sagittarius, like, you may be just being overly positive, but deep down it's like you know that this is just a messed up situation. But let's assume it's not that bad. Okay, let's assume, like, let's assume you're in a long-term marriage or relationship and things aren't that bad, all right? What's happening in that case? In that case, there's still a separation, not of the relationship, but of your energies. It's like you're pulled apart and you're trying to come back together. But you're looking out towards the person. It's like you're focusing your energy outwards. And their back's towards you, so they're not really picking it up. And it's not because they're not loving you, right? But it's like right now you're on different pages. It doesn't mean you can't get back. Okay, there definitely is going to be a tower moment. But you guys got to work through some things. You're needing to work through some things. You're needing to communicate through some things. But if that's the case, you could be dealing with the air sign. If you are Sagittarius, you need to realize that you guys communicate very differently. So you can't push them to give you an answer. They're going to have to, you can say your piece, but then you have to let them know that you're going to give them space and time. And then you have to, like, remove yourself and pull away and go do your life and spend time with your friends and get busy with your work and your hobbies. And you're going to have to let them mull over it for a bit, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month and a half, right? Still coming home and having dinner and having high level, kind of BS conversations, keeping the peace, but at the same time, all the while knowing, and it's going to be eating you alive because you want answers now. You are a fire sign. And it's not answers of, like, should we get divorced or are you cheating? It's not necessarily answers like that, but it's like, I'm going to let you come back and reconnect with me and our love and our partnership, our union, on your own time. But in the back of your mind, you're saying, but I'm going to kind of need you to do it quick. And they're not going to. Maddie, shh. Madison. Maddie. She's like what is it, like a saw? It's like acting like a saw right now. So, okay. So just be aware that they may need more time than you are anticipating them needing. So give them a little bit of space. It doesn't mean they didn't mess up or that there's not something going on either. So just be aware, but allow that space for them to sort and figure stuff out and not push them. And be aware that while that's happening, you're not going to feel so great. You're going to have moments of feeling hopeful that things will get back or that they'll come reconnect. But fearing that this is what's really happening. So there's kind of this, like, hope and fear, fantasy, in that case the devil right underneath it, strength. Focusing on yourself. Whew. This isn't even that long because it doesn't even need to be. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. 3 of Swords. Please clarify the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius. And frankly, Sagittarius, you may be the one that's being sneaky. All right? You know if you are. But somebody's not feeling so hot. But I don't really think so much that that's the case because this is your reading. Please clarify the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius. Regret. Somebody regrets it. So if there was a third-party situation, it's not like they're saying, oh, this new person I love so much, I can't wait to get rid of my partner. It's like, no, they're like, shiz, I messed up, right? But you still got to deal with it. They still have to deal with it. Okay, Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, okay? Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, pull yourself out of that and just get busy doing your work. Because there's nothing you can do. This is catharsis. So don't sit here. Get busy. Do work. You being in this space does nothing. Okay, sometimes you need to feel bad and sort and process and all that stuff. I get it. Everybody goes through it. But don't overdo it. Like try to pull yourself out and get to work. That's kind of like I feel really that you guys are going to have this coming together, or this truth and this talk. And there's no sense in stressing yourself out more than you already are in the meantime. Right? Try to fill your time and your life and your mind with other things. Please clarify this Tower. Please clarify this Tower for Sagittarius. The Star. All right. It's going to be something that's going to need healing. Healing will be surrounding it. And maybe some forgiveness. It's also the card of Aquarius, so it could mean it could represent something like kind of chipping away and like separating and internalizing and like forgetting about all the other stuff that led up to it, but just dealing with that at that moment, at that time. Okay. All right. Three of Cups. Please clarify the Three of Cups. Please. That was the Sun card that popped out. So the Three of Cups is representing something that's positive. So it could be in terms of this Nine of Pentacles, you going out and spending time with friends, celebrating, socializing. Three of Cups. Please clarify the Three of Cups. Walking away. Thinking about walking away or feeling like somebody's walking away from you. Okay, so the next couple weeks, Sagittarius, like you're going to be stressed. You're going to have highs and lows, but try to pull yourself out of it and give your partner space, but don't forget to take care of yourself either. Don't sit here in this space in catharsis. Get busy doing your life, which you're really good at, Sagittarius, anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. So what's the high-level advice and guidance for Sagittarius? High-level advice and guidance. High-level advice and guidance. Madison, shh. Maddie, you want to go to the dog park? In a minute, when you settle down. I have to take him to the dog park later because I promised it. She's in a deep slumber. Okay. High-level advice and guidance for Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Again, healing. Okay. Focusing on the positive outcome in the midst of like this crazy, right? If someone's placating you, like not showing that you're being reactionary. Knowing that this too shall pass. There's an inner knowing here with the King of Wands, okay? Knowing that this too shall pass, but we've got to connect reality to what our thoughts are. That's why this Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Connecting what we think to what's actually real. Okay, for fearing that you're going to be left out in the cold. So this is going to be an uncertain time for you. High level, this is going to be an uncertain time for you. Try not to overreact. You will get the answers. You just are going to have to get through this. Try to get through this with light and positivity like you do. And this may be a scenario that may need some healing, okay? Throughout and during, throughout and afterwards. All right, Sagittarius, if you need a private reading or want more clarification on this, please just click on the link below. We can get you set up with a private reading. We can get your questions answered. And leave your comments below because this may not resonate for everybody. All right? These energies can be flipped, vice versa. And this just may not resonate for everybody, but it's going to be a confusing, frustrating couple of weeks for you, Sagittarius. Also, with that being said, stay tuned for your X spread and your March reading. Those are coming right up in the next day or two. And that's it. All right. I love you so much, Sagittarius. Bye.